Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning. It's hump day. And today's total body core, so I'm going to get my butt kicked later in my garage. I don't know why these things aren't supposed to move, and they have like a rubber on them, but they slide all the time. Okay, so today's topic, and yes, I got my superfood, so cheers to halfway in the week. But I wanted to talk about how we can say no without having the conflict. Because I know a lot of us, that's why we don't want to say no, is because we don't want that conflict. So I was reading in my book. I am halfway done with the book. I think I'm going to read a few extra chapters later on today. But anyways, because this part's good. This is where we're getting the tips to try and implement and stuff like that for saying no. Hey, Debbie, how are you? So it was saying how a lot of times, if you're like me, it's kind of like you think you're saying no, but you're not really saying no. And I want to read the example because it was like spot on. It says, you really have like a million things on your plate, right? And hey, Vicky, you have a million things on your plate and you want to say no, but you don't. You don't say, I'm sorry, I'm unavailable to help you. You say, maybe, but I'm kind of busy. I don't know how much time I can spare. All right? Right? You've said that. I know you've said that. I've said it. So basically what we're doing there is we are, in our mind, hi Samantha, in our mind we think we're saying no, okay? And we're giving the other person, the person that's requesting our time, we're giving the other person the opportunity to see that we really are busy and say, you know what, never mind, I know you're busy, I can ask someone else. That's what we're hoping for, right? But we're beating around the bush. Instead of just coming out and saying, no, I'm sorry, I can't, I have a deadline for this or whatever. We beat around the bush and say, I don't know how much time I could spare. So what we're doing with that is we're giving the requester, hi Pamela, we're giving the requester a little false hope. We're giving them false hope because they're seeing that there's a chance, there's an opportunity to have your help. It gives them the opportunity to push more because you're not telling them your reason why. You're not giving them the real reason why. You're not telling them how busy you are. You're just saying, I might be able to. So all they're hearing is the might goes right into yes in their mind. So in this chapter, it was saying how we need to set a reason. Because if you just come out and say, no, can't help you, then what happens is they start to feel like it's something about them, or we don't want anything to do with them, or whatever the case may be. So they might take it on a personal level. That no might be taken personal, and it's not meant personal at all. So it's best to have a reasoning, an excuse, and not a fake excuse. Not saying make up a fake excuse, but tell them why. So like in here, it was saying, it helps to have a reason for saying no. Your reason validates your inability or unwillingness to lend a hand. That you can say, I don't have time to help you, or you can say, I don't have time to help because I'm working on something that's critical, a critical report or whatever that's due in a couple hours, or, I'm pressed for time in what I'm doing, or whatever the reasoning is. But it's great to have a reason why you can't. And it didn't say this in here, but the way I was thinking about it is it's great to have a reason because then, like I was saying before, it takes the personal out. The requester is not going to think, oh, they're just saying no because they don't like me and they don't want to help me, or something like that. So it really helps in that aspect because then, they know you're busy because you're explaining to them, I can't because of X, Y, Z. So I really, really liked this. This was the first tip. So now this whole next phase, we're in the phase 3 of the book. Hey, Jacqueline, I think it's only 3 phases, but we're in phase 3 of the book, or maybe it's 4. But, and this is where it's tips each time. Each little chapter is a different tip on what to implement to try to say no. So today, let's try to implement this one. And when we're going to say no to somebody, because you should have been practicing no by now, because that's what we've been talking about. Hey, Heather. Hey, Tracy. So we should be practicing the saying no already. But what we need to practice now is saying why. We're saying no. Because then there's no conflict. If we beat around the bush and do the, oh, I don't know how much time I'll have, like in the scenario that I was showing you guys, then there's going to be conflict, because then they're going to be push. They're going to be very, very pushy in getting you to help them with whatever they're asking for. As opposed to if you say, I'm sorry, I have a deadline, I can't help you, I've got to focus on this and get this done. Because if I try to help you, then I'm going to be stressed trying to get this done. It's just impossible. I have to focus on this first. There's no conflict. What can they say? Okay, I'll ask someone else. That's all they can say, because you are not available. You can't do it. So I thought that was great. I'm definitely going to implement giving my reasons. Vicki, I'm so happy that you're better at saying no now. Like, once you do it a couple times and really work on it and use it, it's so much easier. It really is. You find that it's so much easier to say no. And not out of being rude. You're not just saying no to say no for the hell of it. You're saying no because you honestly can't do it. And telling them why will really, really help. So I want you to work on that today. I want you to try that. If you're saying no to somebody, I want you to tell them why and see the difference in their reaction. Excuse me. See the difference in their reaction. If it's somebody that you said no to before and they kind of had a face about it, and then you say no to them and give them a reason and they're more receptive to it, then we know that this actually works even better. So I'm going to try implementing the why of my reasoning. Again, there's that word, why. Our why is so important with everything. So it was just a short and sweet live today. I just wanted to share with you in that one chapter. Hello, Kayla. You're in school. Why are you live with me? So, good morning, Amy. So, we need to stop being people pleasers. We need to stop being yes people. And what we need to do is make sure that we are saying no and telling them why. Like, for a while, I felt like when I first started reading, I'm like, oh, but telling them why, it's going to like, why do I have to give them a reason? It's either, no, I can't. But it helps with the conflict side. It helps with the part of them understanding that we're not saying no because we don't like them as a person. We're not saying no because we could care less about them. We're saying no legitimately because we have something else that we've got to do. Hi, Christina. And what we have to do is just as important as what they have to do. So I actually like it. I'm going to implement it. So I want you guys to implement it. I want you to try it. I love getting the feedback. Vicky's been doing great with saying no. She's been giving me a lot of feedback on it through Messenger and stuff like that. So I would love to hear how this stuff is helping you guys as well. Do you want me to continue giving you guys the feedback in this book of The Art of Saying No? Is it helping you? Are you implementing it? So either give me some ones in the comments if this is helping you and you want me to continue. We're halfway. So I would love to continue sharing, but if something that you feel like is not helping you, I don't want to waste your time. So let me know, give me a one in the comments, private message me, whatever is the easiest for you. I would love to get feedback on how this is working for you guys too, because so far it's working so much better for me. And for me, it's even saying no if somebody's like, let's go here. No, I don't want to. Like, I feel better saying what I truly want. I'm being more true to me, and it's making my soul feel full and complete, just like when I was on the beach that day. So it definitely is helping me a lot. I'm probably going to read a couple chapters instead of just doing one chapter so we can get through it a little bit faster and we can move on to our next book together. Because I feel that I have totally attracted my tribe here with you guys. We are all so much alike and we suffer through the same things and we have the same issues and the same problems. And if me reading these books and sharing with you guys can help you, I'm going to continue doing that. So I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. I'm going to go finish this. And you know my routine. It's time to get Ryan up for school, get him out the door, and get my workout on. Hi, Rhonda. I hope you have a good day. Have a great day, guys. Bye.